seated. I feel like I'm trying to rock up here. Okay, good morning, church. I am not Pastor Raphael. I am Tony Sorrell, the youth minister here. And see my hair, I feel like I'm a youth minister. And I feel like I need space too. Okay, but it is my job to welcome you and greet you this morning in the name of the Lord. I'm so thankful that you are here worshiping with us. I just want to kind of go over some announcements and things that you need to know about that are going on in the life of our church. First and foremost, this is our connection card. It is the way that we get connected with you. So if you would just take a few minutes and fill it out. It's kind of a way that we also know that you're here. So we know that you were here. And if you want some information or you want to speak to us by any way, there's a place for you to fill that stuff out on the back, as well as any prayer requests. Great tool for both of us here at the church. In case you didn't notice, we have a beautiful array of quilts that have been blessed today, this morning at the first service, as well as this service, to give to the children that are not only in the children's home, but children who are suffering and ill. And I took a few moments in the first service, and I think I want to share this again. I am so thankful for the Golden Ministry here at First Church. I mean, they give up their time, their resources. This stuff is not free. They cost them money, and it's such a blessing. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to share a few ways that the Quilters Ministry is different from the youth ministry here at First Church. So the first thing is that the Quilters get to deal with soft, cuddly quilts every week in their ministry. I get to deal with the smelly, loud, rambunctious teenagers. So that's the first one. The second way is that in the quilting ministry, you can push the buttons on the sewing machines. Well, the youth group, they push my buttons. So that's the second. And then the last way is on a Sunday like this, we get to see how the quilters get to send out these beautiful quilts to bless children all throughout Florida. I send our kids out each week and they keep coming back. So, which to me though is a wonderful, wonderful blessing. So I want to say that. I have a couple other friends who are going to come up and do some announcements. I'm going to ask Hannah to come up first. As she's coming up, I want to let you know that our food pantry still needs single-serve drink, pop-top cans. And then also we have a new members class coming up. So take a look at your bulletin, find out what that is if you're interested. And then also the hanging of the greens is the 24th, which is next Sunday. And we have lunch with it. And so we want to make sure you sign up with Anita and some of her friends back there at the end of the service today.
Good morning, church family. I just want to let you guys know we have a great event this afternoon at the News Journal Center. It's going to be a comedy show. It's at 6 p.m. The doors open at 5:30. It's $10 a ticket. It's actually Daytona State College's American Sign Language Club. We are hosting the event, and it's a big deal because it's the first time the deaf community, locally, and the hearing community, the club, have come together. It's going to be a great event, and it's going to be hilarious. So if you can come and support us, we would love to have you. Thank you.
And just see Hannah afterwards. She'll give you some details. And Mr. Renee has some announcements about Christmas.
Yes. On December 8th, we will be participating in the Fort Orange Christmas Parade. The theme this year is Toyland Christmas, so our float is going to be called the Kingdom's Toyland. What does the toyland look like in the Kingdom of Heaven? So we're really excited, everything's coming together, but I am looking for painters. The Kingdom Rocks castle for VBS this year that Richard Filer made and others, we're taking that castle, we're piecing it back together, and we're painting it white and gold. And so if anyone wants to help me with that, just talk to me. And we need angels and toy soldiers. So if anyone wants to be an angel or toy soldier, talk to me. And if anyone can sew, we have sewists, but let me know if you can sew as well. And the coolest thing about that day is we're going to be passing out candy cane to everyone, and with information about our church and upcoming events. And so thousands of people will receive what we pass out. And we're advertising for December 20th, Friday night, 6 to 8 p.m. It's going to be the Kingdom's Winterland, like the trunk or treat event that we did. So basically everything that's on the float, we're going to take off and put it on our campus. We have lots of trees that we found from Derbyshire, so it's going to be a Winterland here on our campus.
Sunday is our collection day for the Operation Christmas Child boxes, and we've already got a wonderful stack over here. But I still see empty boxes back there, and we have a quick video that I would like you to watch.
This year, Operation Christmas Child collected and delivered its 100 millionth shoebox gift since 1993. That's a huge number, especially when the gospel goes alongside each box. Just think of all the lives that have been changed over the years. If that's the power of a simple gift, imagine the amazing power of 100 million simple gifts. Did you know, if all the children who have gotten shoebox gifts held hands, they would circle the globe twice? If all 100 million shoeboxes were stacked up, they would be 26,000 times taller than the Empire State Building. 100 million is a big number. Let's put it into perspective. 100 million words, you'd have to read the entire Bible over 120 times to read 100 million words. $100 million, that's more than Michael Jordan made playing pro basketball. 100 million is a big number, but it's not just about that. It's about all the children reached for Christ. There are still billions of children living in need of hope and in need of a Savior. 100 million shoebox gifts is a giant number, but billions of unreached children are waiting. So get involved with Operation Christmas Child.
$100 million is more than Tony Sorrell has earned as a youth minister, too.